I'm Hope Moses, and this is Studio 7, a live performance and interview production from MUR and MUTV. Performing live from Studio 7, this is MeloCHLD.
That's what it is. I can't get into it. Sometimes I get caught in the moment. Sometimes it don't go where you want it. Yeah. Won't tell no lies, baby, I'm honest. If it's for the taking, I want it. Yeah. Can't help but dwell on the memories made. You supposed to be right with me, yeah. What's my dream if you ain't in it, babe? Wouldn't even be worth living, eh? You see it, been living crazy. You can't stand to watch from a distance, eh? You said that you were finished, and now you back again, girl, what's with it? I just wanna know why you playing so much. Girl, why you playing so much? 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 Yeah. So that one was called Why You. That was actually produced and mastered by my guy Sterling. Shout out Moonglow. This next one we finna get into is Fly By off my new project, Neo. Time fly by when wait for the right time, fighting for a stable mind, last of a dying kind. Star in the night sky, oh star in the night sky, oh star in the night sky, oh star in the night sky, live through me, yeah. Ain't nothing like them, that's probably why I don't fit in. They asking how come I dropped and then I went missing. I couldn't take it, reality start to set in. I mean, eat off your plate but won't even pitch in. This time it's different. I made a transition. Ain't lost my rhythm, just listen to me. Yeah. Trying to stay focused, but I live in a dangerous city. No, I ain't hopeless, I'm just hoping it will get pretty. Just don't provoke me, cause I keep it, it's tucked in my dickies. And do my business like I'm supposed to if it get tricky. You ever been in but felt like you on the outside? You was my man's hot up, you gon' try to outshine. It was a time I was low, but now I'm on cloud 9. Can you feel me? Yeah. Time fly by when you wait for the right time, fight for a stable mind, last of a dying kind. Star in the night sky, star in the night sky, star in the night sky, oh star in the night sky, live through me, yeah. Thank you, MU. Thank you, MU, oh, thank you, MU, thank you. Thank y'all for having me. Yeah. That one, like I said, that was Fly By. That's off a 2-song project that I put out in the summer called Neo. This next one, this is my latest track. This one is called Pressure. It's groovy. Let's get into it. And that last one was also mastered by my guy Sterling. Shout out Moonglow. Yeah. yeah, 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 yeah. Hold you better, touch you better, love you better, hug you better, kiss you better, better. Cause when I get in the can, there's some things I be needing to do. I be needing to prove that I don't wanna be the next. I don't wanna bring you stress, I just want you to relax. I don't want you for the I promise I won't neglect even when we don't connect. Tell me, can you feel the pressure, baby? Feel the pressure, baby. Feel the pressure, baby. Feel the pressure, baby. The way you are, way you care. It's all enough for me. And when I talk, the way you stare. It's all enough for me. See, they don't make them none like how you are. Might drift, but I'll never go too far. Give me effort and we can match, and whether we make it stretch, I swear I'ma be the best. Yes. I don't wanna bring you stress, I just want you for, yeah. I promise I won't neglect even when we don't connect. Tell me, can you feel the pressure, baby? Feel the pressure, baby. Feel the pressure, baby. Feel the pressure, baby. I know you tired of all them same mistakes. Won't you give your heart a break? Ain't no rush, it ain't no race. We can move at our own pace. Let me be your warm embrace. I can see it in your face. Put my hands all on your waist. Let me work out your frustrations. Hold you better, hold you better, hold you better. Yeah. Love you better. Yeah. Touch you better, touch you better, touch you better. Yeah. Love you better. Yeah. Swear, swear. Yeah. Thank y'all so much. Shout out Studio 7.
Live from Studio 7, that was MeloCHLD. We'll be right back after this short break with a conversation with Calvin, hosted by Rashad Alexander. See you after the break.
Bring it.
Time out, guys. I'm late to dinner. My mom's gonna kill me. Catch you guys later.
Mom wants us home. Okay. Bye, guys.
You guys need a ride?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. How about some one-on-one? I gotta go eat, man. Sorry. I'll see you later.
Stem is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it.
Dare to blow their minds. Dare to explore. Dare to STEM. Learn more at She Can STEM.
After you joined our family, it was like, I really do feel complete now.
Welcome back to Studio 7 Series. I'm Rashad Alexander here with Calvin Harmon, aka MeloCHLD. Now, can we please give a round of applause for my mans one more time? Like, woo! That was just something, man. How you feeling after that performance?
I feel good. It felt good to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt good.
Being able to like play your music and
Absolutely,
all that.
yeah.
Course,
I appreciate the opportunity. So thanks
course.
Studio 7, Marquette Radio. Thank y'all.
So I kind of just want to, get to know you a little bit more. So kind of just to get things started, kind of tell us a little bit more about yourself. Where you from in the area, and just how you got involved with the music stuff, especially within the Milwaukee music scene.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, I was born in Mississippi, and then I moved to the Midwest. I lived in Chicago for a while, lived in Indiana, and then I moved here. And then from there, I just started off a little shy, a little timid, didn't want to tell nobody I did music, and then I finally just started releasing, you know what I mean, and now I'm here, so.
How old were you when you first started making music?
When I first officially started making music, I was maybe a sophomore, freshman, sophomore in high school, so maybe like 15-ish, around that age, 14, 15-ish.
Man, the way you perform, it sounds like you've been doing this for like decades, man.
I used to like fake do it, like I used to imitate like 50 Cent when I was younger.
Yeah.
That used to be my favorite rapper, so I used to like put a do-rag on and grab a comb and like fake like I was him, take my shirt off.
You thought you was G-Unit?
I thought I was G-Unit for sure. I definitely used to want one of them little G-Unit tanks.
Ah, you funny. You think you're on the team.
I definitely thought I was on the team. Wasn't on the team at all, but yeah, that's how I started.
So how like me and you kind of met? We met at Cam Will's listening party.
Yeah. Shout out Cam Will.
Yeah, shout out Cam. That's our guy.
Yeah.
But also our MUR general manager Emily Bittman. She saw you, Dwayne, and Clayton at was it Cactus Club? Right?
Cactus Club.
At Cactus Club, and we kind of, when I was at the listening party and just meeting you, I just like kind of just saw all y'all relationships and just like y'all vibing with each other and whatnot. So I just kind of want to know, what's the connection like with fellow Milwaukee artists? Because I just feel like y'all are so close knit with each other. I'm from Chicago, and I don't even like see this kind of connection.
Your area code.
Hey. What can I say? But I just never really seen this like close knit connection with artists, fellow like local artists compared to like y'all. So like, just what is it with y'all?
So Clayton was the first Milwaukee artist I would say like I met. But when we met, he had heard like my first song that I ever dropped. And it was a mutual friend that kind of connected us. And then from there, it wasn't even a music relationship. It was like we were just kicking it every day as homies, and we'd make music whenever we could. So as far as like me and Clayton, we just automatically, we homies already. So it's natural. And then I met Dwayne through Clayton, and Dwayne, he just a smooth dude himself as well. So we just all connected. Yeah. Typically any Milwaukee artist that I've ran into, everybody's been genuine and very supportive. I'm liking what's going on right now because it's unity. So,
like, it's not, kind of talk about that a little bit, because like when you say unity, you mean there's not really any so-called animosity around.
No,
like y'all want to see each other win.
Absolutely, yeah. Like we all want to see
just somebody win from our city, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that live here, we just want to see somebody win, whether it's me, Clayton, anybody. We just want to see somebody win. So I think it's important to support, like, just in general. You should always support somebody from your city. You should always want to see somebody win.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So how would you kind of describe the Milwaukee music scene too? Because I feel like personally it's underrated, especially with all the people we've been able to meet.
Absolutely. Like I said, I tapped into it recently, like around the time when I moved here, I tapped into it. And when I first moved here, it was different. It was like the slap music. It was like, I don't know how to describe it, but it was way different from what it is now.
Yeah.
But I don't know, Milwaukee is diverse. It's not like Milwaukee have a sound, but it's also other artists here that do something totally different. So I wouldn't just generalize Milwaukee to one sound when there's so much other stuff going on in Milwaukee. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's undiscovered. So
yeah, especially with all the people that us at MUR have been able to bring on and stuff like that.
It's so much here. So
of course.
I wouldn't even generalize it to one sound.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about the background of your name, of MeloCHLD, of course.
Yeah.
Like, kind of talk about, especially like just how you came up with it, and also the spelling of it too, because I noticed it's child without the I, that's in all caps too. So kind of talk about that.
So that was something that I struggled with, like for the longest, like what would be my artist name, and then I realized when I make music, or just me as a person in general, I'm very mellow. I'm very just chill, laid back person. I don't say much. I just be chilling majority of the time. So that's where I got the mellow from, and I dropped off the actual, because the actual word is MELLOW.
Yeah.
I dropped it, you know what I'm saying, tried to throw a little sauce on it. So it's MELO, and then the child part, like I said, I'm just a mellow person, so I just named it MeloCHLD. So instead of me having an I in it, and you know what I'm saying, the way Juice WRLD spelled his name.
That's who I was thinking of.
Yeah. I really was a big fan of Juice, so RP Juice. So that's why what I came up with on the second part of my name, with the all caps without the I.
Absolutely. Yeah, so like, let's say when you get older, are you still gonna be MeloCHLD, or you gonna be like mellow adult or something like that? Like, what you gonna do about that? Like,
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there when we get there.
Okay.
Maybe.
So that's actually funny that you mentioned Juice, because I was actually gonna ask you, because when I spoke with Cam, he was at our last, was this Radio Roulette? Last time I saw him, we were talking about you, and like he said, like you kind of remind him a little bit of Brent Faiyaz.
Yeah.
And then I've noticed in your catalog you got a song called 4 p.m. in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Which is of course in reference to Drake's
4 p.m.
time and the time and place song. So who do you just in general take inspiration from when it comes to music?
When it comes to music, it's all over the place. Like sometimes I'm inspired by just everything around me. As of lately, I've been inspired by local artists, but yeah, typically when I first started out, I was inspired by artists like the group 112, the Oldies, Music Soul Child. I was definitely inspired by Brent Faiyaz, he fire. Some of everybody, I'm inspired by everybody. As of lately, I could say I've for sure grown into my own sound though. So that's what makes me hate 4 p.m. in Milwaukee.
Really?
It's a good song, but I hate it just because of that. Just because it almost sounds like I'm emulating. So from that time forward, I've really honed in on my own thing, growing into my own sound. So
But at the same time though, like, what's wrong with that though? Because at the same time, you kind of like paying homage to somebody.
Absolutely.
That you look up to or whatever.
Because I think it's very big as an artist to have your own identity. So I want to make sure I have that. That's very key to me. So when somebody bring my name up, that I'm known for something, like, hey, this is what he does. Every artist got their thing. Like Lil Wayne known for being so metaphorical and stuff like that. So I just want to have my own thing and my own image. So
absolutely, because I feel that's cool though. Because I mean, when I saw the song, I was just like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. There was definitely a song I had fun with for sure when I made it. I was just having fun, but yeah, absolutely.
I feel you. Man, something I noticed, like right when you walked in, and I peeped on your Instagram too.
Yeah.
My boy, you just be Flea.
Oh, I appreciate
Like
that.
when you, what kind of goes into like your style? Whether it's even, and we this don't even gotta be just about the way you dress, but even like your music style or like, you know, how you leave the crib. Like just how do you like go about yourself in a way?
Honestly, to be honest, I like to be comfortable.
Yeah.
That's my main thing. I like to dress comfortably. So majority of the time I'm like, I probably got on like a jogging fit or something like that. But honestly, it just, I feel like as growing up, I always dressed. I used to wear jeans a lot, and I never liked jeans. So I wanted just to switch the way I dressed over to more comfortable, but also like adultish, if that makes sense. Like grown man look.
Even though you MeloCHLD.
Even though I'm MeloCHLD,
I'm gonna keep doing the joke every time.
Just like a grown man, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I get you. Nah, because I just noticed that. I mean, like, it's always good to like just see people like have their specific type of style and things like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we got, you know, fashionable people that I look up to, you know, so.
Yeah, who would you say those are?
We got some here actually. Vato, he's a fashion expert. I actually would love to work with him someday. A couple artists in the industry, some actors, you know what I'm saying? So I think I try to, I'm real big on like 90s, so I really look back to that as well when it comes to my style.
You know, that's funny because I was actually gonna ask earlier because you were talking a little bit about like the older groups or artists like is it 112 or 112? I should know this.
Oh yeah, 112, yeah.
112 Music Soul Child. Do you kind of consider yourself more of like a old school soul or a new school soul?
I'm definitely an old soul.
Really?
I grew up on all that type of music, so I feel like I don't really get that type of music in today's time. So I'm always going back listening to that, always watching old movies. It's just nostalgic, you know? It brings a nostalgia to me, and that's something I hold on dearly to. Bring back memories, you know. So,
what's your favorite R&B album?
Ooh, that's a good question.
And it better be what I'm thinking of.
Man, my favorite R&B album would probably be. I don't think I have it.
Oof.
I don't even have a favorite artist.
Really?
Yeah, because one day I'm stuck in my Frank Ocean.
Yeah.
And then the next day is, like I said, it could be Music Soul Child, and then the next day I'm listening to Drake. I don't really have a favorite, but
just whatever's in your mood.
Yeah, whatever I'm feeling, cause like I said, also it's all over the place. Like sometimes, like I got one of my homies would tell me, like, bro, if people could hear what you listen to versus what you make, it wouldn't even make sense.
Yeah.
So, like, some days I'm listening to oldies, and then the next day I'm listening to some yeet or something crazy, some turn up music. So I don't really have favorites of anything. I appreciate everything as a whole.
I feel you, because a lot of people just try to compare too much.
Yeah. I just appreciate, man. I've learned to accept more instead of, you know, I like to just be appreciative of everything because it's here and it's gone. One day it's here, the next day it's gone. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about, because some of the songs you played were off your 2022 EP, Neo. I know it's a short project, only about 2-3 songs, but what does this project mean to you?
So when I came up with the name, it just means, Neo means new. So before that, I hadn't dropped anything for 2 years. So when I came up with it, it was kind of like, all right, this is some new music, but I'm also entering a new era of being more consistent, dropping more, being more serious with my craft or what I would like to take seriously. So that's kind of what it stands for, new. And then the first song on the project is with the help of my guy Casey. It's a mashup of all of my first 4 songs that I've ever dropped, just for anybody who hadn't heard me yet and just now hearing me when I dropped that new project. It's a mashup of all that. So yeah, Neo is just me stepping into a new era.
Absolutely.
For the better.
And I kind of, we kind of seen that new era right now as you were playing your latest single, Pressure, which, by the way, I be playing that song over. Like I really do mess with that song,
Thank
man.
you.
So kind of, can you tell me a little bit about, granted that song released in 2023, Neo released in 2022. But how do you feel like you're evolving from then to now, and what do you think Pressure is going to lead you into moving forward?
So I would say When I first started out, I was making more stuff that people would categorize as hip hop, versus what Pressure brings me into is more R&B vibes, you know.
Yeah.
Or categorizes more R&B. I want to make more slow music, I should say. More music you could dance to. So that's, as of right now, that's what I'm kind of focusing on. Just more R&B vibes, slower music. Tapping into that.
Yeah, because I was actually gonna, that's actually funny because I was gonna ask you earlier too, like, what do you kind of consider your style of music? Because as I was listening to you, you know, I hear the R&B, I hear the sad, more emotional stuff, but then I hear you rapping a little bit as well. So what do you think makes you MeloCHLD?
Versatility, being able to bounce around, do whatever I want when I want to do it.
Yeah,
I think I'm real big on that. Like I said, I don't really like to put myself in one box, you know. Why not do something that I haven't done, you know? Why not push myself and step outside my comfort zone and step into R&B or step into, I would do anything as long as I'm messing with it. It could be pop, I don't care what it is. But I think that's what's something that makes me who I am, or what makes me me with music, is just versatility in general.
So you would say that kind of, not some of your influences, but rather some of, like, have you ever, let's say this, like, kind of listen to like a punk song or something like that, or even like rock or something, like genres you may not have done, but like kind of thought like, hey, I can do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, dang, that's something that I could definitely hear myself doing. So when it come to me with music, it's like, if I can hear myself on it, so it's kind of weird. I gotta hear myself mentally first on it before it's vocally. So if I can hear myself on it, done deal. I'm gonna do it for sure.
That's good though, because you know, a lot of people kind of get scared of like kind of doing those things. Or like they're scared of the pressure. Like I kind of think of, like, now that we're talking about this conversation, I'm thinking about, have you listened to that Lil Yachty album?
Yes, fire.
Fire, you mess with it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, like a lot of people were like, you know, he was talking about how he was like scared of getting into it, or like, you know, obviously fans were gonna say something, but at the same time though, I compare it to like how like he started versus like that, I just would have never imagined that.
Yeah, you would never imagine it, but I think that's what a lot of people don't realize with artists in general. Like, why do we have to like stay the old us, you know? Like, we people too, like we grow older too, and we get wiser and we learn new things, so why not allow us to evolve, you know?
Absolutely.
If somebody want to do something a little different from what they started off doing, that should be perfectly fine, you know?
Not period,
Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of wrap things up, because kind of want to know, what music have you been bumping lately?
Everything. Lately what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to dig into a lot of not mainstream.
Yeah.
So I've been listening to a lot of local Milwaukee artists. I won't say names because I don't want it to be like if I forget a name, you know what I'm saying? But I've been listening to a lot of local music. Some SZA. I've been playing some SZA a lot. Who else have I been listening to? Myself, obviously.
As you should.
Juice WRLD. Yeah, kind of just everything all over.
Of course.
A lot of music.
Yeah. And very last question, what can we look forward to from you moving forward?
As of right now, I'm looking to drop more singles, EPs or projects. Just a lot of content, a lot of music going forward, and hopefully some sort of visuals to go along right with them.
Yeah.
You know, so people could put a face to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you gonna hit me up to be in the music videos or get like a
verse
verse or
absolutely.
Something like
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I like that about you. You about your business for real.
Yeah, for sure.
But
I got you.
Thank you first of all so much for being on the show once again, man. I mean, that was a very great performance. Really appreciate you coming through. Thank you for stopping in, like I said, for your Studio 7 performance and the conversation. Now, y'all, go check out more MeloCHLD on all streaming services. Keep an eye out for our next Studio 7 performance as well. And also, Marquette Radio's spring concert will take place Friday, April 21st. Look out for the lineup, which is coming very, very soon. For now, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you all next time. Thank you.
Okay. That was solid.
Make sure I give you a good handshake. I'll give you a hug.